to talk about today, which we refer to as the mother of the cells, which is the mother cell, which is actually responsible for the replication of the others of the cells to make sure that you are formed entirely. Yeah, so in here you are seeing the duty of the mother cell at work, producing different cells to build you up. So you will see the limbs beginning to form, you will see the arms, the fingers, you will see the eyes along the way. Yeah, so you can see the structure now of the child almost ready to be delivered. It will affect your eyesight. So prevention is better than cures. So this is where we come to the subject of death. I felt I should give you that little background so that I just don't go straight to the stem cell. But the stem cell basically is that mother of the cells that I talked about earlier. The stem cell, very unique. It is in charge of giving birth to new cells within your body. Yeah? It's the cell that basically is charged with the replication factor to make sure there is a blood cell, there is a neural cell, there is a muscle cell, there is an eye cell. So you find like the eyes constitute so many cells, but those cells come from the stem cells. Those so many cells, each one has a different role it plays to eventually achieve the role of sight, proper sight. You can see colors, you can see at a certain distance, you know, you can, the eyes can determine how much light they require and all that. So basically, a stem cell is very special. Those who are able, you can take a screenshot of this slide. It's very, very important. This is where, this is something I read and I felt like Phytpscience is the company that I must belong to, because they had, to me, I saw it as a product that was very, very different from what we have seen or what I had met in other companies out there. So why? Because this cell can replicate several times to form more stem cells, and eventually they begin to they begin to change into specialized cells. Now, this stem cell is unspecialized. It is universal. It's a universal cell. It's like water, this water here. But you can turn this water into juice by, you know, working on it perfectly. The mothers understand that better. This same water can be turned into a chemical. This same water can be turned into, they call it what? Like iodine, you know, a color that you can use to apply elsewhere. This same water can be turned into something different. So this water is now universal right now. But the minute you convert it into juice, it's no longer water, it is juice. That's it. So the same applies to this stem cell. The stem cell can be converted into a neural cell. Now, when we talk about neural cells, we are talking about the entire nervous system, the brain, the spinal cord, and all that. You see, so people with troubled with the conditions like Parkinson's, stroke, and the like, they fall under this category because something has gone wrong with their cellular setting. People with challenges to do with blood saturation and all that, maybe the person has less blood, the blood cells have been destroyed. So when you use the stem cell will begin to produce new blood cells. The stem cell will give you a red blood cell, a stem cell will give you a white blood cell, it will give you a platelet, it will give you different blood cells. The stem cell at the same time will give you different like people who have got burnt, people who have lost fresh in accident. You start using stem cell, eventually you find that the body is rebuilding itself faster than you would expect. You know, that is the stem cell at work, and much, much more. People who have lost hair due to therapies like chemotherapy, you know, people who have had cancer and they have lost hair, you find that when they begin using the stem cell, hair begins to grow. Why? Because new cells have been created to replace the ones that have been destroyed. Now, you'll have to distinguish the stem cell from the usual medicines, drugs, and the usual food supplements, because generally the food supplements will serve to boost or an already existing, though weakened cell. Already existing is key there, but it will not create a new cell. However, the stem cell has the capacity to create a new cell within the body, because it is the mother cell, it is the architect of the cellular structure of the body. So therefore, when you reawaken, when you stimulate the stem cell and inform it that, look, there is trouble somewhere, you don't have to direct it on what to do, because it is the architect, and therefore it will easily correct, because it knows where which cell is supposed to be in that particular part. Another advantage over the usual medicines is that medicine will usually target a particular problem that it is designed to target. Yeah. For instance, if it is for TB, it is for TB. If it is for malaria, it is for malaria. If it finds other problems within your body, it will not tap into them. Yeah. However, the stem cell works to correct the entire cellular structure in the feet, in the brain, in the eyes, in the arms, in the in the blood, wherever. So in so doing, you find that the stem cell is able to help your body counter so many illnesses, so many disturbances at a go. Yeah, I hope you don't forget that as we age, we tend to lose cells, much as the body is making new cells on a daily basis. But as we age, the speed or the rate at which new cells are formulated is much lower than the rate at which you lose cells. So there is need for people who are above the age of 30, to consider therapies like stem cell therapy, because your cells will not be produced at the same rate as a child who is 10 years. So that means your systems, your organs are slowly and gradually, going to fail. So the earlier you boost them up with new cells being formulated to replace those that have been destroyed prematurely, the better. And remember, the stem cell will only replace those that have been destroyed or damaged prematurely. Yeah. So scientists are actually calling it the ultimate repair kit of the future, and stem cells automatically is becoming the talk of the world. The president of U.S., Barack Obama, former president of the U.S., Barack Obama himself, signed an executive order, to support the science and the studies on the stem cell. And actually it was documented, and they mentioned that within the next 10 years, 80% of the population from the developed countries will be tied to stem cell. Yeah. Now, if you look at this, for instance, at the moment, we are tied to medicines and injections and the like, but we are now getting into the era of stem cell therapies. Yeah. So with no injections, with no tablets and the like, but stem cell therapies. So the market potential of all this is estimated to reach over 50 billion within those 10 years. So, and I think in these 10 years, we are already counting about 5 years down the road. And I believe this is one of the reasons as why we're seeing companies like Phytpscience doing wonders for people and getting people about the stem cell and the power of the stem cell. So many millionaires are going to be created automatically. They are going to be created, and I believe those who are attending with us today are going to tap into this market potential of the stem cell. Yeah. So having gotten to know the science of the stem cell and what it is, I want to remind you that each one of us already has the stem cell. Each one of us, every human being, every animal already has a stem cell, but it is dormant, and that is in the bone marrow. It is dormant and it is in the bone marrow. However, it left some few ambassadors within your body. In the skin, you have stem cells, and in a few other organs you also have stem cells. But as you age, they become weak, those stem cells, and therefore there is need to call upon the mother cell, which is dormant, to get back to work. So when you consume what this formula from Phytpscience, in here you have 14 sachets. This is the double stem cell. This double stem cell is the flagship product of the company, and this is the product that the company started with, called double stem cell. Up to date, 8 years down the road, we have the same formula and altered, yeah? And you have 14 sachets. You find 2 slides with 14 sachets. So it's simply pick a sachet, open it up, it's powder form, and very easy for every person to consume. And you pour it under the tongue, straight under the tongue. And that is on empty stomach, preferably early morning and then maybe in the evening, but on empty stomach. And then after 4 minutes, you take water. Yeah, you take about 500 mils of water. That is, say, half a liter. And that is for those who are considered normal health. If you just want to maintain good health, you don't want to, because you cannot tell whether a certain problem is already developing or certain cells are already under attack within your system, except when signs begin to show. So you don't let that happen. So to maintain good health, consume 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And for those who are already troubled, there is a particular case you are really trying to emphasize. Maybe people are bedridden, people who are already sick. You just get these 2 sachets, align them together. There is a certain age that has a cut them at a go, pour under the tongue, 2 in the morning and then 2 in the evening. Yeah, early morning, before, when you're empty stomach, before you consume anything. So the same applies to this. So we have the double stem cell and we have the crystal cell. These 2 are more or less the same. So this one, you open it up, it has a cut around here, you cut it, then you open up, you remove the sachet. You can pick the same size, yeah, but these are white in color. So this is the crystal cell and the other one is the double stem cell. So the crystal cell is version 2, is the recent innovation. There is a recent packaging. Let me put it that way. Recent packaging. You also get 14 of them. So whichever you land on, you use. Whether the double stem cell or the crystal cell, more or less are the same, except that the crystal cell has an additional ingredient, and that is tomato carotenoid, phytoin, mainly very good for the skin perfection. And then you also have dextrose. But basically, the main ingredients, the apple stem cell, the grape stem cell, are actually within the crystal cell. At the same time, you have them in the double stem cell. So you emphasize taking enough water through the day if you're consuming this product, and they basically serve to stimulate your mother cell that is dormant in your bone marrow. Basically, this formula designed by Nibel Biochemistry, organic formula, serves to stimulate. Once you put it under the tongue, it communicates with those stem cells will actually be assimilated into the bloodstream, and there will be communication with the brain, and then the messages or impulses will be released to make sure that the stem cell that is in the bone marrow comes out. I will play for you a slight clip in 1 minute that will actually help you understand better that kind of action that happens there. So at the end of the day, instead of going for embryonic stem cells or stem cell therapies very expensively, where you pay thousands of dollars and you get a foreign stem cell being introduced into you, or maybe from your bone marrow and it is being injected in the heart or the kidney, it's better when you use this and to communicate with your dormant stem cell naturally to make sure that it gets back to work. And once it does its job, automatically your body, your system will be at ease. So before I proceed to the rest, maybe I can just play for you this one within a few seconds so that you have a better understanding of that process of what exactly happens for you to get much better. Yeah, so I'll go ahead to share, and then we understand it best. I'll I'll give you a chance to take a photo of this, and perhaps you know, you can read it later. But in this statement, you understand that there will be elimination of disease at some point. And this is why the therapies like stem cell are here. Yeah. So people will be dying of old age. We don't want people to be dying of disease. Yeah. So within your body. So it's very good to use the snowfil, and in addition, it also encourages production of hemoglobin. So people who have allergies and poor blood saturation, dementia, things to do with retarded, I mean, memory loss. Yeah, this is very, very good. The snowfil is good. But this one, you put it in a glass of water. Yeah. If I can just show you here, this is how it looks like. It's a box, a blue box. So you open it up. Then once this one, you find it with 15 sachets. Yeah, like this, 15 sachets. So you just get one and then pour it in the water you are consuming, for that same water that you're supposed to take after consuming the stem cell under your tongue. So you get this snowfil and then you pour it in the water. Yeah, you pour it in the water, 500 mils. That is 500 mils is half a liter of water. Yeah, so it will be green basically, and you consume. And that is one sachet in a day is enough. And then, but the stem cell I talked about earlier goes under the tongue. So this is very, very good. It's also very powerful for anti-aging. Ladies out there, the ladies, our women who wants to get rid of the wrinkles and all that, and do basically rejuvenation of the entire body. Use the stem cell together with this snowfil, and you'll see wonders. Yeah, you look much younger. And then we also have the Actual Plus. The Actual Plus is here, and this is very, very powerful formula brought from Indonesia. We met the gentleman that designed this formula, the professor in Malaysia. He actually attended one of our powerful events last year. And this Actual Plus, the packaging is superb. Yeah. So this Actual Plus is a small bottle, as you can see, but with a very powerful booster concentrate. Yeah. So you simply open it, and then you scoop some bit of the liquid, and then you get the other same water, and then you release 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the morning you consume. Then in the evening you can also consume another 5 as you're taking that water. So this one you just drop into water with snowfil or plain water. If you don't have snowfil, you can introduce it in plain water. This is very good for people who are diabetic. Very, very powerful for people who are diabetic and people who are looking for good immunity. So when you give somebody the combination of stem cell, Actual Plus, and the snowfil, you have done wonders for them, for that particular person. So basic, and you don't consume the Actual Plus in hot water. It is consumed in room temperature water, not hot water or warm water. You don't put Actual Plus in warm water. So this is the nutritional line that we have from Phytpscience. We believe that with this formula, you are covered at Phytpscience. But for those who are looking to have very good skin, and Yeah, and those who have spots perhaps on their face, like the brown ladies who have spots on their face, dark spots, you can actually utilize the Miracle Intense Essence. And this is very good, as we discovered. It is very good for people who have wounds. If we have anybody out there who has an open wound or burn, somebody who has just been burnt, or somehow they have lost their outer skin, this spray is very, very powerful. You just apply it, it is watery, but you apply a small quantity, just a little, and you rub around that clean area. You have to clean the area first. Surely within 10 minutes, you will not feel the same when you apply this spray, the Miracle Intense Essence. Yeah, most of the people call it triple stem cell, but it's not triple stem cell. It is called Miracle Intense Essence. Triple stem cell is the skincare range from Phytpscience. So under the triple stem cell, we have this, and then we have this. This is the water moisturizer, which is very good. You can take a pic of that for those who want to know more about the Miracle Intense Essence. And then we have the water moisturizer, or the H2O. This one is a cream. This one is a cream. For the ladies, this is what we have for you. It's a whitish cream. You simply pick it and then rub and apply on your face. Yeah, you apply on the face. The scent is so wonderful, so nice. Sincerely, when you apply this, you'll be that lady of standard. Not only for the ladies, but even for the gents. This is very good for cell repair. People whose skin has become so scary, maybe you have a lot of lines, they call them fine lines or something like that. It's very, very good to reform the skin and put it right the way it's supposed to be. Very good for anti-aging as well. Yeah, so this is what I have for you from Phytoscience in terms of product. And sincerely, with this, you are covered. You are covered, and you can't be the same. Yeah. So we have many people who have used our products. As you can see, this is one of our leaders in Africa here. This gentleman had a bald head, for quite some good time, a premature one, because if it were mature or due to old age, his hair would be gray. But you can see that it was formulated there. So within just a few months, it had disappeared of using the stem cell. Yeah. You can see this gentleman with his hands, and within a period of 3 weeks. So with Phytoscience, you see amazing things. Feedback is sincerely is not something that you wait a whole 5 months to testify or to see that something has happened. The one who uses the stem cell will automatically feel within 3-5 days, will feel that something different is within their system. So this is one of our clients in Upcountry, Uganda. This gentleman had a heart problem. He had that heart problem forced the entire body to swell, and he was told by another group that we served, that Herbert served in Uganda, who had cervical cancer, and he got well. So that family actually referred this gentleman, and he came looking for Herbert. Herbert is one of our trained ambassadors in Uganda here, and this is Herbert who served the gentleman. This was the second time he was appearing. But 5 weeks down the road, the man was back to normal. See, the man was back to normal, and he later shared photos where they were actually together in his garden, yeah, in his plantation. And this is also another case in Zimbabwe, in Zambia, yeah, Zambia, where we have trained ambassador Edwin Kalunga. This person was about to be amputated, diabetes. When you amputate, you have not taken away diabetes. You are simply allowing it to spread to other parts. Yeah, so this was about to be amputated, but in 2 months of using crystal cell, this person's leg came back more or less to normal. I recently shared pictures, other pictures with Coach Willy. Maybe he will share if he gets some time along the way, because I forgot to upload them here. And many other cases. This was one of the pioneering cases we had in Africa. Perhaps Princess will briefly talk about this lady. She had a huge lump in Zimbabwe, and when we sent her stem cell, a few packets of double stem cell, did wonders within just 1 month. Just 1 month. This is the same breast. She has shared this several times, and perhaps when she gets some time, she will share. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much. There's a lot that we can share about the stem cell, gland cancers, colon cancers, cervical cancers. We have people who have been declared cancer-free in our nation already. brain cancer, and so much more. So at the end of the day, it comes with a very powerful opportunity. Very powerful opportunity. Just like you have seen hospitals make money, pharmacies make money as they help people regain their better health. Also, Phytoscience does the same. So we are utilizing the system of referrals, direct selling, so that we can reach everybody, we can reach everyone, as the people tend to believe better and more in their loved ones when they share information with them. So we believe that only he who can see the invisible can do the impossible. Yeah, the one who can see what others cannot see can or has the ability to actually make it happen. Yeah, like this is what a visionary is basically, like an architect. He'll just sit down and imagine something in his mind and start shading and sketching, and before you know it, he has a drawing, and that drawing in a few years it will turn out to be a physical structure somewhere. You will start by seeing an architectural impression on the roadside, at a signpost somewhere, but before you know it, you find the structure existing. So we should be able to tap into our future. Let's look into our future. The medical doctors will use a microscope to see, things they cannot see in our blood, those minute organisms. Soldiers, the army will use binoculars to see far and defend their nation, they defend the boundaries. So even us, in our when we look at our future, we need to look far and see that in the next 10 years, we need to be a different person altogether in terms of success in life. So basically, we have our train ambassador from Zimbabwe who will be sharing with us about the goodness of Phytoscience and the opportunity it comes with. That wonderful opportunity where you are rewarded very, very comfortably for sharing this same knowledge that I'm sharing today with somebody who does not know about us, who does not know about the stem cell. And yeah, at the end of the day, I'll tell you that it is always worth it. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but it is always worth it. It's very easy for me to take this water right now to sip, but to another person who is somewhere on their sick bed, you give them the same glass of water and they will take a full week to consume it. It may not be easy for them to consume or to swallow the water. So, ladies and gentlemen, once you get to know what happens at Phytoscience, you really appreciate, and at the end of the day, you'll say, I took the right decision. I took the right decision, and if you're going to take that right decision, please dress yourself in a costume of success. You cannot climb the ladder of success when you're dressed in the costume of failure. So shade off the past. If it is the other company, this company, the other company, the experience you had some time back, shed that off, because this is a whole new chapter of the stem cell, organic stem cells at Phytoscience, and sincerely, you will enjoy it as you impact lives out there. This was the time I met the founder, the first time I met the founder of Phytoscience, and sincerely, I don't regret the very first visit I made to Malaysia in 2016. Yeah? So today it is different. Here I met with my leaders from Ghana and Nigeria, together with the Zambia leader. All these people you see in this picture that was taken in 2017, none of them is the same. None of them is the same, and that's for better. Yeah, this was Didi, the young lady from Nigeria. None of them is the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's opening up opportunities. These are some of the teams we've moved with to Malaysia, the headquarters. I encourage you also to visit the headquarters and know the home of Phytoscience, the innovation that is really helping our people. This was a meeting we had at our embassy in Malaysia, Uganda embassy, with the High Commission of Uganda to Malaysia, and together with Willy, our CEO, actually with us. Congratulations to Dennis. I'll use this platform to congratulate Dennis, my brother here in Uganda, for staying focused, determined, and is now a diamond. He made diamond last month, and he continues to grow. So this is with the management, Yuan Sri, Ella Tan, together with our CEO and the assistant manager, with the ambassador. We made a visit to the embassy of Uganda. So I encourage the leaders and all of you that are really on this platform to take it up and also have the initiative when you are able to visit Malaysia and check at the home of Phytoscience. So the ambassador also of Uganda happened to visit Phytoscience at our headquarters. She was very excited about what she found. Yeah, she was extremely excited about what she found. So we are so happy to see you, Willy, and Puan Sri Helatan for really hosting our ambassador in a status, in a way that we really expected. It was beyond our expectations. So for that, we are so grateful and thankful to the team from Uganda and DR Congo, that we visited with then. And yeah, recently I also had the chance to meet the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, and we shared with her about the stem cell. She was so much in love with it, and she appreciated the entire innovation. So thanks to Dr. Eunice and Honorable Lois from Uganda. This lady, Honorable Lois, has served in the Pan-African Parliament. For those of us who are on the platform from Africa, she served in the Pan-African Parliament. By the time we visited her, her sight was so problematic. She even testified when she visited Malaysia, and she had pressure in a very short period of time. Her doctor was already putting her on half the drugs she was consuming for pressure. Eventually, in just 1 month, she discovered that she needed no specs to read. So it was so amazing, and so many other things. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much. Edwin, I appreciate you from Zambia. All this achieved within 2 years of Phytoscience. And this is Princess, the Iron Lady who is on standby. Princess, you forgive me, I have ended up taking some of your time, but sincerely, next time you also consume some of my time. I thank you so much, Coach Willy, for giving me the opportunity to share with our people. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, our first speaker of the day. Can we have reactions to Martin from Uganda? Can we have more reaction, right? We have completed on the first part of presentation on the company products and also in testimony and success sharing as well. And ladies and gentlemen, and I think a lot of people are waiting for the compensation plan, which is the marketing plan, and it's going to present by our diamond all the way from Zimbabwe, Diamond Princess. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, leader. Thank you, CEO. Thank you, Leader Martin, for an eloquent presentation. I think we are growing bigger and bigger about stem cells. It takes people that are fundis and that are knowledgeable to tell us exactly what we are talking about. Leader Willy, am I already the host?
Yes. You are the co-host. Are you a co-host right now? Martin, Martin, can you put me into the host back, because just now I left and I came back, so I think you are the main host, Martin. Can you check? Are you a co-host, Princess?
No, I can't see anywhere where I'm.
I am the host. Let me get it back to you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
So, Princess, once you put your share screen, appreciate you can just go into your anonate, disable the anonate, so that there won't be anyone can do it.
Okay.
So I'll just put you as I don't know why there's no host. I'll put you as a host. Okay, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you, sir. Good evening, Trent ambassadors. Welcome to our meeting once again, to our second part of our presentation. Leader Willy, okay, you said I will go on more. Just help me to take off the note. Leader Willy?
Yeah, because I put it as a host, which I'm not. You go up to the share screen first. First of all, you need to go to share screen.
Oh,
then
I need
on the top right hand side. Yeah. Then the more, then that's where you can disable the notification. You see view options on the right hand side on the top. Then more, you can You can just click under more, disable the annotation.
All right. Thank you.
Right? Yeah.
All right, Dan. Okay, we start on our second part. I'm sure Leader Martin needed to go through all the financial testimonies, but he couldn't. But I'm not going to go through that. I'll just go on my second part, which I'll present. Thank you so much. 2020 phytoscience as we speak. From the 1st of January 2020, we have a new marketing plan whereby we are saying double value, double income plus. The reason why we are saying double income plus is because we've got a lot of new commissions that have been given to the team members or to the members in order for us to grow together with the company. The company has decided to share with us equally so that we are also happy when we go home. Our take home is valuable. And then I always want to share this quadrant. The reason why we want to share is because each and every person that is a breadwinner, either you fall in one of these quadrants by Robert Kiyosaki. It either says you are an employee or a self-employed person, or you are a business partner or investor. So hence you need to check exactly what you want. If you look at Robert whilst he's standing there, the left side is casual. The right side is business side. Is business dressed than the casual dressed. So it's either if you are on the left side, you are working for money. You have to push. Your time is equal to your effort or equal to your money. And if you are self-employed, if you are not at work, nothing will come home. But if you are on the right side, where by passive income comes in, you find the business, people work for you and they generate income for you. So hence you will find phytoscience is under that business quadrant, whereby we are saying develop a team. The moment you develop a team, the team is going to work whilst you are warm or whilst you are sleeping, or you are working together with them in order to have more income. But once you have got the income, you cannot just stay there. You need to go and invest. Then money starts working for you as an investor. So that's the business quadrant. You need to choose for yourself what you want. The secret of success in business is detecting where the world would go and getting there first. So what am I saying about this statement? I am saying, where is the world going in terms of health? The world is going to the stem cell era. And we are saying stem cell therapy is the ultimate repair kit of the 21st century and the future. This is where we are heading. You have seen Leader Martin showing us what Obama was trying to say. He was actually trying to say 2009, 10 years to come, which was 2019. The business is actually going to get the stem cell therapy is actually going to boost about 50 billion. But I think by now everything has changed. I just want you to take note of that. I'm not going to go through it again. It was already shared by Leader Martin. Market potential of stem cell I estimated to reach 50 billion in the next 10 years. To the business minded, because I am going to present to you the business part of our phytoscience. So to the business minded, when you see the word potential, it means there is a business opportunity. Hence, you find even Obama says men will become millionaires from marketing products and services related to stem cell. And I'm glad to say that we are supposed to be celebrating because we are part and parcel of this team that is already built millionaires. Already in phytoscience, we've got more than 100 millionaires. Then we continue to say, during this year, 2020, beginning of it, I always want to quote that. President Trump went for examination with 11 specialists. And when he went, they couldn't find any defect on his body. The report actually came back and said it doesn't have any way that was lacking. Then they asked him what was the secret, and he told them that I'm using stem cells. So hence, the Market Watch is going to further to release a statement that says global stem cells, the stem cell market is determined to grow US 467 billion by 2024. wouldn't you want to be part and parcel of such a market potential? Because this is already showing us where we are going. And I'm happy to show you this slide of analysis that was done in 2012. I couldn't find the latest one, but this is 2012 facts, whereby they did an analysis in terms of sales by industry. You look at the National Football League industry, you look at the music industry, the video gaming move industry, organic products, and network marketing is 167, topping on all the industries. So if we then take network marketing and the stem cell potential market together, guys, I just want to tell you, we are in the right track. We are in the right direction. When we mix the two, network marketing is topping. Stem cell market potential has already been given 467 billion by 2024. I would surely be wanting to be part and parcel of this era. Leader Martin also showed us that there is a live stem cell therapy whereby you use your stem cells or your own body or embryonic stem cells for live stem cell, and a person is going to be restored whenever they are injected the embryonic stem cells. This one is a very expensive, though effective, but very expensive therapy. But we are saying, as phytoscience, we are happy to introduce you a natural way of healing, which reverses everything that came after your birth. Very affordable, economical, effective approach that costs less than 200 if you join as a member, or even less, whatever determines, whatever the months that you're going to take the stem cell, or even if you are going to take them for life, you are just consuming natural products. So hence, as phytoscience, we are pleased to say, to tell you that we have given you a platform whereby you can come, either you are coming for health or you are coming for your financial freedom, or both. So what then happens? How do you join, or how do you become part of the phytoscience family? You need to join. The moment you join, you register as a member. If you buy as retail, it's actually going to cost you. But if you come in as a member, it's going to be cheaper for you. You join, you consume the products. The moment you use them and you are holding your own testimony, then you can recommend the product to the other society, your family, to your friends. And that's how they are going to come. So when you are recommending the product to others, the people are going to come. And this whole team will be under you, working for you. Somebody said, I would rather have 2% of what 100 people are working rather than having 100% of my personal effort. So you would rather have a team. Remember, I showed you Robert Kiyosaki's quadrant, whereby we are saying you need to create a system. You need to create a business. And the moment you create a system, then you have got a team under you. The moment you have a team, that business can be even inherited by your own family. So our marketing plan 2020, we have got about 10 ways of earning. We are saying active income because you are actually doing something. First purchase, you have gone to somebody, you have introduced a product, you tell them about the product, you tell them about stem cells. Pairing bonuses because you have brought people under you, and hence you are earning. Key in bonus, you are active, you are actually entering the people in the system. Then the others are passive. I'll talk about them as I go. So the first and foremost aspect that we have to determine is you are coming in to join the system. Remember, we said you need to join. Either you take a pick, you want to join in as a silver, as a gold, as a platinum, but there are repercussions for your choice. You need to understand and know exactly why you are choosing a silver, a gold, or a platinum. Once you choose a silver, maybe your pocket doesn't allow you to pick the highest one, which is a platinum. I'll tell you the prices. So when you pick a silver, which is 105.88, the prices that I'm going to give you throughout are determined on the West Malaysian price. So they are excluding courier, cost of sending money, duty. So allow me just to give you that presentation. And then when you want to know the real price in your market, you need to ask your leader. So the silver package, you join as 105. You get two products. The Kanban anodes product points of 73. These are used for pairing to the upliners that are above you. So you are given also 100 days to upgrade. Upgrading to where? Either to gold or to platinum. And then the maximum daily income, there are limitations when you join as a silver or a gold. The maximum daily income is 147. And you are only allowed to match 3 levels. I'll talk about the matching bonuses as I'm going. Then the gold package, you bring in 723.53, 13, you have given 13 products. And the system announce 395. It rolls up your upliners for pairing, and they enjoy the pairing bonus. You understand as we go still. 100 days is given to you to upgrade to platinum, and your maximum daily income is 1,000. You can only match up to 5 levels. Platinum level, you are paying 1,635. You are given 30 CCs. 1,000 points are allotted to your upliners. Your daily income is unlimited, and you can match up to 10 levels. Let's take an instance whereby you are a silver and a gold. You didn't use the 100 days to upgrade. The system then gives you an option to upgrade to platinum by paying 2,164. You get 38 CCs. It's like a punishment to say you didn't upgrade within your time frame. So hence you are now paying a price that is far above the platinum price. Best incentive bonus. This one is a bonus that is given to a person who has introduced somebody in the system. The direct bonus ranges from 13.5% to 45%. What does this mean? It means the choice of the rank or the choice of the package you have chosen determines the return on investment. So when you are joining Phytoscience, it's like you are taking a franchise. So the choice of the package that you choose, it also determines the return on investment. You pick a smaller package, you also get lower commissions. You pick an average package, you also get average commissions. You pick the highest one, which is a platinum, you get the highest. So our bonuses range from 13.5% to 45. So if you are a silver, system wants to pay you 45%, but because of the package that you have chosen, the first one you bring a silver, it pays you 45%. When you bring a gold, which is above you, it only pays you 22.5%. And when you bring a platinum, you are only paid 13.5. You see the differentiation when I'm just giving you a comparison. When you come in as a gold, you bring in a silver, you are paid 45%. You bring in another gold, you are paid 45%. But once you bring a platinum that is above you, it pays you only 22.5%. But when you are a platinum, you bring in a silver, a gold, a platinum, you are paid 45%. So let's just compare the last one, whereby we bring in a platinum who is business-minded. A silver only gets paid 135, but system has already released 450. A gold is only paid 225, but system has already released 450. And then a platinum is paid 450, which means that's the 100% that the system would want to pay you. What then happens to those that are being paid 135, 225? What happens to the remainder of the money? It rolls up. And that's our second bonus, roll up bonus, real-time pay up. It's paid instantly. What then happens is, if I come in as a platinum, I bring in Leader Martin. Leader Martin comes in as a silver. Leader Martin then recruits Leader Willy, who comes in as a platinum because he has seen the business opportunity. So I'm paid my 32.85 because I brought a silver, which is 45%. But a silver, when he brings a platinum, is only paid 13.5%, which is 135. The 315, a bigger chunk of the 450, rolls up to a princess who is sleeping at home. Then when I wake up in the morning, I see there is 315. I have to go and check where the money is coming from because I didn't do anything. I didn't work. So that's what happens. Then our pairing bonus. This is the exciting of the business, whereby you hear Leader Willy always talking, saying, I never sold any packet of crystal cell. My money just comes from pairing. What is he trying to say? I am here. I'm just going to give you a silver package illustration. I come in as a silver, I bring another silver, I get paid my 32.85. I bring another silver on the right, I get paid my 32.85. Then what happens? The system pays me 14.60 for pairing, for balancing my legs. This is a binary system whereby the system wants to pay us for balancing our legs. It doesn't want us to walk limping. It wants us to walk with balanced legs. So this is what exactly happens. Then Martin now brings another John and Peter. He also get paid his 32.85, 32.85 because Martin is what can we say? Martin is very vibrant and he knows how to recruit. So he brings his first two, and then that's Peter who now brings his two. What then happens? The moment Peter brings the first person there, the system pays me 14.60 without me doing anything. And then there is John who comes in the system as well. System pays me 14.60 for pairing. This goes infinitely. If you are a platinum, just see what I'm doing. This is where money comes from. And you see Leader Willy smiling, driving his Rolls Royce. It's coming from here because he has already recruited so many people. Jida is under him. The whole of Africa is under him. If he goes to Australia, it's under him. He goes to UK, it's under him. And when people are coming from all different sides of the world, he is just pairing. And this is where money is coming from. Sleeping at home. Sleeping at home. That's why you hear him smiling. Every day when you hear him, even flashing, saying Esther from Namibia has bought, she has bought some PSP. He's smiling because he knows when the moment those people are logged in, he's getting paid. The moment Zimbabwe is logging in anyone, he's getting paid. The moment Uganda buys 30,000 worth of PSP, it's all coming up into his pocket. That's why he smiles every time. This is our pairing bonus. He doesn't need to sell money. You saw him even giving to a child who is 6 months old, crystal sale, because all what he purchases on his accounts is for home consumption. He gives relatives, the mothers, the brothers, everyone is enjoying the crystal sale because money is coming from pairing. So that's the reason why we need to really work and build our team. This is where riches are, wealth is in terms of pairing. So I'm just giving you a scenario where we were looking at a silver. When a silver continues to bring people down, they continue to get paid at 14.60. And a silver unit is what we use even on the gold, on the platinum. But roughly, we have summed up how many silvers or how many pairings on gold. When a gold pays another gold, we get $79 paid. When a platinum pays another platinum, we get 200 paid. So the silver has got a maximum payout daily of 147 and a gold 1,000. But platinum is unlimited. I've shown you how the people are coming within the system, and they continue pairing unlimited. Even if you pay 1 million pairs that very day, you are paid all of it. And how do we determine the pairing bonuses? The maximum pay units or pairs paid silver is 28. First 4 are paid at 14.60. The rest of the 24 are paid at 365. And then the gold is 208. First 8 units are paid at 14.60. The rest are paid at $4.38. And then the platinum is unlimited, but the first 16 pairs are paid at 14.60. The rest are paid at $6.57. So I want you to take note of this maximum pairing P2 daily bonus, which is in the triangle, because we are going to use it somewhere else. You will notice that whatever our generations are getting from this pairing too, we are going to match it as we go. Then key in bonus 3% is daily payout, which is paid to all the platinums that register people within the system. So hence, whenever you register a silver, a gold, a platinum, the work is just the same. You are entering the same details that is needed. But then the system only pays you 3%. 3% of what? 3% of the product points. So it's 3% of 73, which is the product point of silver, which is $2.19. If you then log in a gold, it's 3% of 395 product points, 1185. Then if you log in a platinum, it's 3% of the 1,000 points, is you get paid $30. This is extra money. Silver and gold, even if they register people, they can register, but you don't get paid. Direct sponsor bonus. I am always looking at this, but now, after I understood this, I think 2 days ago, this is very exciting. Allow me to say, if I come in the system and I recruit or I refer 100 people, the 100 people have generations. I'll pay money from my 100 people and their generations. We always looked at this like I'm here and then there is a center. I should look at the left and the right. No, if I'm